Television executives have made science fiction producers crazy over the years on many different shows. That's why we're so fortunate here on Sci-Fi Buzz that we work with executives at the Sci-Fi Channel who are warm, sensitive, caring individuals. Hey, get out of here. I mean what I'm saying. These people are very nice. I love them because, take for example, some things that have happened behind the scenes on other sci-fi shows. Well, how about Space 1999?
Attention all moon-based personnel. We are faced with the enormous risk of blasting the moon out of its present collision course.
Though only 2 seasons of Space 1999 were produced, the series still attracts a devoted following 17 years after it was canceled. Here in America, the show has not yet generated any intense nostalgia, but in England, Space 1999 has achieved a cult status rivaling that of Star Trek. And it's hard to deny that in the areas of visual effects and design, Space 1999 clearly outshone the original Star Trek series. In Britain, Space 1999 fans honor the series with conventions where they view favorite episodes, admire models used in special effects work, and meet some of those who helped create the series.
I got hooked from the very first time I saw it. I'd been a fan follower, if you like, for a number of years.
I remember sort of enjoying the series when it was first on, but it was quite a few sort of years ago. When I first saw it, so I wanted to come to the convention to actually sort of see some of the episodes again.
And you're saying medically the risk is unacceptable?
The risk is great. The decision, of course, is yours.
The series was produced in England, but it featured American stars Martin Landau and Barbara Bain to appeal to the American TV audience. Today, many fans believe that Space 1999 was mucked up in its 2nd season when the American distributors insisted that the program be modified to increase its appeal in the U.S.
I liked the first series more than the second. In the second series, they tried to make the characters more human, but I found it too American, and I didn't really like it as much as the first. In season 2, I felt there was a bit too much of the monster element.
The show's co-creator, Gerry Anderson, has horror stories about a U.S. distribution exec. He recalls how the man would fly back to England every couple of weeks with nifty ideas on how to improve the show.
And on this particular occasion, he came back and he said, I've got to tell you that I'm very disappointed because you haven't got any monsters. And I said, no. He said, well, in America at the moment, monsters are the rage.
Gerry Anderson and fans of his series are particularly vocal about what happened to the show's stories in the 2nd season. Creative control of the scripts was turned over to an American who had been head writer on Star Trek.
I remember one morning, he came in and said, I've got this great idea about talking plants, you know. And I thought maybe I should send for them in the white coats.
The meddling by the Americans backfired. The series lost ratings both in England and America, and it got the axe. However, the glory of the first season still fires the imaginations of British fans. And now Americans have an opportunity to see what all the fuss is about. Space 1999 has been resurrected in the States here on the Sci-Fi Channel. If the series stirs up as much enthusiasm here as it has in England, we might someday see a Space 1999 movie or a new series. Let's just hope the guys in the suits don't mess it up next time.
No!